Guys, it's Brendan Sark from Watford FC, the Netherlands, Dutch Hornets. So let's move on to our game against Barnsley away from home. I think everyone was hoping on a win after last game, so where we play a draw. So yeah, let's move on to the goal of Barnsley. I think it was the 6th minute. We lost the ball. It was Capoue, if I'm not mistaken, who lost the ball in midfield position. A lot of space to running in for Mowatt. He goes for it and saws Ben was just 3 meters before his line. He takes on the shot, and what a goal it was from Barnsley. The 1-0 up after 6 minutes. You think as Watford fan or anyone else, okay, we need to pick up our good things, playing good possessioning, playing good balls to each other, making quick equaliser, and try to turn the game into ours, making a 1-1, making 1-2 very soon after that first goal from Barnsley. I think we didn't. We played not well at the end pause. We got a few pauses from the right side from Kiko Firmino and Ismail Assar. I think they play very well. I think Kiko, if every ball goes in, Kiko had already 26 assists as they go in, but unlucky sometimes the keeper was there at the good moment. And in the first half, I think maybe we deserved the draw in that first half, but they playing very well. So in our positioning, they know it. They know our formation. They know they need to press on our midfield and our defending to get the ball, and that's why the goal was there very soon. I think maybe we need to change something at the formation. It's if we play like this, we're not going to be able to win games like this. So let's move on to that second half. I think we start well. We got few chances. The cleverly one, must be going that one. The passing was very well in that second half. It was fast, was good positioning. I think Barnsley don't know what they need to do about that. Then it was good to see that huge coming on the pitch. Good to see him back for us. We got a big chance with Wilmot, that header. Little bit unlucky that he not touched it well as he want. Excuse me for that. He don't touch it how he want. That was one save. So yeah, I think it was a difficult game for us against Barnsley. To our second loss of this season. I think we need to win next game against Stoke City at home. It's not a rainy night at Stoke, but we will play Stoke City at home. Let's move forward to that one. Let's forget this game. Take the points, what we do well, take it with us. Maybe we need to change some formation for the next game. We will see. We need to keep positive. But let's move on. Come on, you horns. Hope to see you soon. And make sure you follow us on Instagram. Cheers.
It has finished at Oakwell. Barnsley 1, Watford 0. Oh, so deflating, so frustrating. Watford blew, and they blew to try and blow that Barnsley house down, but it could not be done. And Barnsley just sat on that one goal in the first half. Yes, it was a good goal, but oh my gosh. When will we learn but we cannot start games like this. It's just not good enough. A draw against Wycombe, a loss against Barnsley. I said that I thought we'd get 6 points out of our next 3 games, with wins against Stoke and Barnsley, and then lose against Coventry. But now I just don't even know anymore. We could just lose all of them. Oh my gosh, it's just so poor. We had so much possession. That's the thing. So much possession, getting in good positions, just no final product. Oh, I mean, let's start off with the goal. I mean, it's just, once again, a misplaced pass, an error in the midfield, and our whole team just falls apart. Etienne Capoue had a very sloppy game today. Just so many mistakes. I know he had moments in the game where he improved, and the amount of times he sprayed that diagonal pass to Ismail Assar, it kind of felt like our play today, our system, was too predictable, and Barnsley were just easily defending, getting in numbers, pressing the ball, and forcing us to make mistakes, and we were playing into their hands. But, yeah, it was just that early goal, a shock to the system. What a strike it was from Alex Mowatt in the 5th minute, in off the side of the post, and Foster, there was nothing he could have done about it, because it was just one of those ones. He hits it with a bit of swaz, with a bit of, curl, and it's just arrowed into that bottom, top corner, I should say. But yeah, it was just a really annoying way to start the game. Kind of sucked the life out of us, really. But it's just so irritating, because in that game, we've got into good attacking positions. Our movement has at times been quite good. And you'd say, I reckon, on the end of that first half, that we were the better team. And definitely in the second half, we were the better team. Interesting chances for both sides, but in that first half, there was that wonderful free kick that was taken quickly by Cleverly to Ismail Assar, and it was so agonising that the Senegalese just couldn't quite get a touch on it. But really, the likes of João Pedro, the likes of Etienne Capoue, the likes of Craig Cathcart had terrible games today. They were just so off it. They seemed like they were so sloppy, and people like Pedro just, it was so predictable. The defenders could easily deal with him and block his passes, block his shots, and there was hardly any shots. That's the issue. We're not creating enough, we're not doing enough, and we're not actually in Barnsley's half enough. Like, how are we going to score goals if we're not in their half? And at times, there's just no urgency. It's the last minute of the game, and we're just playing it round the back. Like, what are we doing? Hoof it up the pitch. Play one route football, if we're going to have to do that to get a point. But we just seem like we just don't know what we're doing at this point. You've got to say, in the first half, probably the first half only, Barnsley might have just had the better chances. Although we did look quite threatening for our attack. Look down that right-hand side, Sarr and Femeni a really good link-up. But it's just annoying when you are in a game and you just can't take those chances. And Barnsley, to be fair to them, defended well in that second half. But we just have no focal point up top. I mean, Troy Deeney looks like he's still a few games away from returning, but I don't understand. Like, we don't have that focal point. We don't have anyone to whip in balls for and actually be a target man. And it was just a case that the final pass in today's game was just not good enough, despite being in good positions. We weren't direct enough, and there were some key chances in that second half. The chance for Cleverly was a big one. Brilliant work from Ismail Assar. This guy can sometimes do it all, but also he needs to have players around him to help him, because Ismail Assar, great strength that he showed to get past the fullback and put in a cross, but Cleverly was just stretching and it came at him quickly, and when he went with the wrong foot. And obviously that chance for their player Miller, we were so lucky he didn't score there, but that was literally their only chance, because it was all us. We just couldn't do anything with the ball. And then the Wilmot header bounced agonisingly over after a great Semen delivery. It's just so annoying. We need to win our next game against Stoke.